fucking gave me a hematoma, man. I told him only stick the tip in. Don't make sure you don't have it push any way to the side, the needle up against the wall. I have really, really big veins, but they're stretched from me breathing so much. They're thin. Here they are. I told her to turn the dialysis. It's a dialysis machine. That's what those machines are. They're all old, repurposed dialysis machines. I told her to turn the pressure down. You're pumping it. You're returning it too fast. That's what it was. They were trying to tell me to let them do their job, that they know what it is they're doing. If you know what it is you're doing, then why are you handing me this for a hematoma? Telling me that one of the risks involved donating plasma is development of an infiltration or hematoma, bruise. An infiltration occurs when fluid like saline solution goes into the tissues. A bruise occurs when blood leaks from a vein into the tissues under the skin. That's exactly what happened. Because they were pumping it in too fast. I told her, you got this going way too fast, honey. Slow down, sweetheart. But it says, avoid heavy lifting or strenuous exercise for a few hours in order to prevent bleeding under the skin. In the beginning, a bruise will be a purplish color and often enlarge. As it heals, it will gradually fade to gray, or they'll disappear. I didn't want him to stick my other arm because I didn't want another hematoma. But they already had this much blood out of me. You can die doing this shit. There's a risk doing it. That's why I don't like doing it. Then you're also risking getting infections or catching diseases. Who is to say all that stuff was hermetically sealed properly in a facility? People are lazy and fuck up. Machines break all the time, just so everyone knows. Irritated because I didn't have $10 to get food. I had to go get money, and I gotta go get this job, which I told them I'd be there by 10. It's already 9:45. I'm gonna be a little late, but I'm sure they don't get there till 10 anyways, you know. But we're gonna go get a job. I'm gonna take you guys with me. I quit my career, everything to do this, so I'm really banking on y'all to subscribe. Even though I told people not to subscribe, because especially if you're stupid, don't subscribe if you're stupid. Which most people don't know that they're stupid. The ones that don't know that they're stupid are the ones that are stupid. If you get my point. I need gas, coffee, and a bite to eat. I got a little bit of weed. I got one bud, I got a joint left. That's it. No food, nothing. So we go. This has $35 on it now because of me. Because of my body. That's capitalism at its finest. You can't capitalize any better than that. I sold myself to feed myself. Pure capitalism. Better warm up. Got to. You can hear it. It's cold. It's getting colder here. When you live in a cold climate, you run cars like this, high performance cars or anything really. The fuel today is really, really harsh. Fuel pumps are self-lubricated by the fuel. That's why they put, even if you go get E85, it's ethanol, 85% ethanol, the other percent is gasoline to lubricate the fuel pump. The reason why people's fuel pumps are always dying is one, they're cheap, if it's not an OEM one, but it's because they run their car on E. Or they like to run their car below a quarter tank when it's cold. So not only is the fuel pump gotta work harder when it's cold, it doesn't work as efficient. You're straining it out, you're stressing it out by not sucking up any fuel as it sloshes around, which I've mentioned before. That's why you always want to leave a quarter tank in your. You want to try to leave a quarter tank of fuel, which that's not easy to do unless you have a lot of money. But that's just so everyone knows, that's why your fuel pump usually burns out. Obviously, there's other reasons, but that's the main reason. And the main reason why people have car problems, they don't change the oil soon. You gotta change your oil. Keep oil on it. Keep oil in it. Let it warm up. Let the oil get warm, break down a little bit, get thinner, so it moves around, it splashes around. You want, because the fuel pump, right? Gravity pulls all that oil down. It's at the bottom of the motor when you first start the motor. Depending on the motor, there might be some oil up on top. The design, they leave little pockets here and there, or they have injectors, oil injectors. You can hear the motor quiet down as soon as it warms up. That's what I wait for it. Especially something like this. I bought this Ford Focus because it's a very special Ford Focus. It's a real RS in America that we never got. And it has a Terminator fucking blower on it from the Cobra Mustang, which is the same year this car is. That's how I know that this, with the Ford Racing plaque, that's how I know this car came from Ford. This motor, I promise you, revs the 9Gs. Which I'm going to be buying other Fords. I'm going to see how they built this motor. I'm going to see what I can do to improve it and make my own little business out of it. I've done my research. This is the car I want to invest my time in the front wheel drive platform for my business, to show what it is that we can do. I can do as a performance company. That's how I'm going to fund a lot of what is going to be going on for me traveling, among many other things. My app. Someone asked me today, commented on my YouTube, how I'm going to be funding these things. And if I have my captain's license. I do not have my captain's license. I will have my captain's license. It's very expensive. I wanted to get it before, a civilian captain's license, one that you can go get, from the state, the government, right? That's why I chose the 27-foot Catalina. You don't have to have a captain's license unless I'm chartering or whatnot. But I do have to have an FCC license so I can communicate legally and know how to operate these radios and on these frequencies that are monitored and locked down in a sense. They're regulated. People play radio stations on and communicate. Government, military, all that stuff. People play over them anyways without permission. It's called pirate radio. They used to do it it was really big in the 70s along California and all that stuff. They used to play radio stations, Brazil, all that stuff in the South America. They just got big ass boats that just play radio propaganda. You think they got that in Korea? All that, they're doing all that shit. All that stuff's going on, man. People are so closed off in their head because they only care about what it is they want in their life or what they believe. They don't want to read or educate themselves or understand any of these things. And then they wonder why their life is so miserable. You chose that. God gave you a choice. You can either give into the temptation, be miserable, don't open your heart, don't learn. It's your choice. Getting messages. Phone's freezing up. Which I've noticed that though it freezes it up on this side, the sound in the video picks up just fine. So we'll see. Sometimes it doesn't though. Eventually I'll have all new equipment. We won't be worrying about video stuff. I'll be having other problems. Other glitches. Like right now I'm driving around with a bad throttle bearing, which it's been going bad before I even got it. I'm positive. It just tells you how well built this car is. This is why I bought it. When I seen it, I bought it. Once I find out what they put in that motor, I can start buying other Z-Techs, right? I can start figuring out what parts match up to those, what's better, and go from there. This car is very special. Whatever they put out in Europe, they didn't put all the stuff that's on this car on the Europe one. They did not. I can promise you that. I guarantee this motor, the rev internals, the internals in this motor are completely different than the ones that were actually sent overseas. Guarantee it. I guarantee those RSs overseas, I'm sure, I haven't looked it up, but if they revved a 9,000, I'd be very impressed. And I'm positive this car revs a 9,000. And the box, the numbers on the box that were written on the box, pretty much tells you right there. I just want to know what that 88 stands for. I think it's ethanol. I think it has something to do with fuel rating or something. Fuck that Jimmy John, stupid ass Jimmy. I should go in there and see if the check is there, but they said next Tuesday. It's Monday, so I don't know if it was this Tuesday or next Tuesday. I don't like going in there because the black girl she handled herself well once I came in there and she understood the situation. I just don't like who she is. She wasn't expecting me to be hood. They don't expect me to that side to come out of me. And it catches them off guard real quick. I grew up in Detroit, in Brightmoor area. I was raised by mostly blacks. Those are the ones that took me in when I was on the street. Other than alone, I've spent more time with black people than with anyone else, other than my family. And going around the world, which Arabic people, that's why I always end up working for all these foreigners and stuff, because I'm just so, that's who I am. Starbucks is packed. I was thinking about getting one of those, 10 grand for one of those, and then I'd take the fun away from the shifting. I'm here. Coffee. We're going to get coffee. Back here, and then we're gonna get food after we go talk to this person. Try to get a job ski. I'm trying to work today. Trying to find a job today, like work me now, or at least tomorrow. Start me by tomorrow, you know. I need money now. I gotta feed myself, put gas in the car. I gotta pay insurance soon. I'm gonna be riding fucking dirty if I don't pay insurance soon. It's like, what the fuck, dude? I could really use that money yesterday from that table. I can't believe the storage unit lady was waiting for me to leave. It wasn't even past my time yet. That's shady. Hello. May I have a large vanilla latte, please?
Is that hot or ice?
Hot, please. And may you make it a quad. And 7 pumps vanilla. That would be it.
And what's your name?
John?
Just gonna ask you a question first.
Yes. I have to pass today. I do. I appreciate you. God bless you so much.
Have a good one.
Yes. I hate not being able to tip. But the other day I gave him like $5 in tips. So today is just not the day. I can't believe dude, I don't know what that $10 is at. It's bothering me. I'll probably find it in the car or some clothes or something if I didn't lose it on the ground. That's how it always happens. This Starbucks gets cold in here, man. I need fuel now. 8:42. I got $25 left. I think I'm gonna put 15 in the tank to go get me a cartridge. That's what asked me 2 days because I'm out. I have 1 blood left. And I know that car, I could find a job around here fast. I have to take what I can get right this second just to eat and make money until somebody responds for something serious. Unless a million people subscribe real quick. Then go from there. This place is always pretty busy too. It's the only one around here that's close, which surprises me. I'm surprised there's not more around here in this area. The closest one that's in here in this area is in Fort Road. That's it. They do have one at Target though. I forget about that one all the way. Like I always forget about that one. That one is at Target. So I lied. There is actually 3 of them around here. It just seems like this is the only one. Wasteland. We call it Wasteland. It's Westland, Michigan. But there's a bunch of food places around here. I might have to suck it up and just make food or something. Red Lobster emailed me and asked me to be a bartender, telling me that I would be making $900 a week being a bartender. 8-hour shifts. That's pretty good money. $900 a week just bartending. not bad. Not bad at all. And you always get to meet good characters. But it's in Madison Heights. I don't really want to go out that way. I want to stay in the Detroit area until I leave. It's just I prefer Detroit. We'll leave it at that. It's home. So I've always come back. Get homesick. The food always brought me back. The culture. Mostly Dearborn. Middle Eastern food, Spanish food. Southwest Detroit, that area. There's not places like that have food like us, man. Michigan definitely has its own culture of food, for sure. It's more home, family geared oriented. Like when you go to like Chicago and those places, LA, you watch it on TV, it's all like high status type stuff, Don't get me wrong, there's places like that in LA, all your Mexicans and stuff, but we don't really have much here besides what we do. We got M&M Spaghetti. We got he got his own restaurant here. The Wahlburgers got their burgers here, which are really good, but you can never even get in here. It's so packed. They got us last time I went. I think they sent a text message to your phone to come. They got really good burgers. Detroit's definitely got its own vibe. It isn't a coffee though. The machine takes all those beans and it concentrates them, I wonder what beans they use more. I bet you it's a signature espresso. I would assume because it's got the bigger pen. So you got blonde espresso, signature espresso, decaf signature espresso. I'm assuming it's signature espresso. It has to be. I want one of these machines on my boat. I promise you. If I can afford it somehow to get one of these machines on my boat, be able to power it, and have these coffee beans from Starbucks on supply, listen, I'll be good to go. I think I'm joking. I'm about to seriously be trying to do that. It's the only thing that keeps me going, man. Keeps me motivated. Keeps me studying. Keeps me going. I don't know what to tell people. People tell me I have a problem. Well, you're a problem for telling me I have a problem. I'd rather spend my money. You're welcome. I'd rather spend my money on coffee than cocaine and heroin like I used to. And women. Or I should say girls. Because I was chasing girls. I didn't know what a woman was until I met Margarita. And then my whole world just flipped upside down. That's half of what I do. Why I do this. Over a woman. We're good. Looks like you're busy today. It's probably what, $60 in coffee? Maybe 100. She's back twice now. I'm pretty sure this ain't mine. I wonder if this is mine. I don't think it is. Pretty sure it's not.
Oh, okay. Do you have more of those?
No, I don't have this one.
Okay. What happened to the?
I took the other one out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not mine. That's what I thought. It says Joe, not John. It's because of that drive-through. That drive-through, they have a time limit. So
Oh, you gave her to me. Yeah, you can have it. I gave her the one to drive the same. Does that mean she should give her Thursday? The stickers right here. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
it's chaos at Starbucks. Listen, the one in Dearborn, the one that I guarantee that place makes $1 million or close to it a year. That place is nuts. I couldn't tell you how many times I've seen people grab the wrong coffees and just toss coffees out, and because of policy, not just, you can't give it away. It blows my mind. Yeah, she definitely spent more than $100 on coffee. My coffee was $10, right?
At the same time, so I just kind of kept going. John,
But here, thank you. God bless you.
thank you.
Thank you so much. You all are angels.
Have a good one.
Thank you. They really are. I wouldn't without coffee. We go get a job. She got that thing stuffed. All that Starbucks. She sells medication. She's a drug dealer. She's going to all those doctor's offices, right? To sell that medication, Farxiga, whatever it was, Farziga, and she's bringing everyone Starbucks to get them to sign to buy the medication. It's business 101. My door is fucking retarded. That's what it is. She's buying coffee for everyone. So when I said she spent $60 on coffee, she turned her head like that, looked like, how did he know what I was doing? And I bet you that medication, who knows what it's for. Could be good for you. But we gotta go, man, and the sun's fucking coming out.